Mr. MegaManFan here. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. My friend Paul let me know about a sale on Amazon, and it was something I'd been interested in for a while, but hadn't been willing to pull the trigger on at full price. But at almost 50% off, I decided I would give it a shot. I'm hoping the fact that they actually shipped this in a box is a good sign, because some of the times when I've gotten consoles from Amazon, they have shipped them in padded envelopes and things have not gone so well. Now I see absolutely nothing in the way of packaging materials inside of here. Okay, let's take a look again. That's not super great. That is not what I would call ideal. And here's a close-up photo to give you a better idea of just how bad this looks. I don't know. What do you guys think? I told them in the delivery instructions, I was very specific about it, that I did not want a damaged box, that the box was as important to me as the console. And they blatantly ignored that request by shipping it in an empty box with no padding of any kind. Yeah, you can see where it got torn right there. Now on the inside, everything looks more or less copacetic. Inner portions seem to be mostly okay. Just a shame about the box. Yeah, the more I look at it, the less happy I am with it. That is pretty well severed. It's not what I paid for. It's not the condition I paid for. This backside tear was the deal breaker for me. This one was just too deep. I mean, you might think I'm making too big of a deal out of it, but if you paid $100 for this, would you be happy if the box came looking like that? There's an HDMI cable. There's a power cable. The cartridge isn't in this box, so it must be in the one with the joystick. Yep, there's the cartridge. And its own individual sleeve. Even the label on that doesn't seem like it's stuck on the best. It feels like it was just glued on with a glue stick, which is something I have actually done with old Atari labels. When they start falling off, it does happen when Atari cartridges get over 40 years old. Whether I should actually go the full length and return it, knowing darn well that if they ship me another one, it'd probably come out just the same as this. And all the physical components themselves seem to be okay. Now, I will admit this thing looks cool when it's turned on and lit up with the Pac-Man logo and the Atari logo. That is a nice feature, and I understand many people would have kept this, especially with the Pac-Man game included that has both a new arcade rendition of Pac-Man and the original Atari 2600 Pac-Man, depending on how you flip the dip switches. But for me, I care about the condition of the box, and I know I'm weird, and that's not everybody's thing. But I have 30-plus-year-old consoles that I still have the original boxes for, and they're in better shape than this. I have an Atari 7800 box from the 80s that's in better shape than something Amazon sent me in 2026, and that really shouldn't be the case in my view, but you can do whatever you want. If you get one like this and you don't care about the box, feel free to keep it. I think in my case, I will just wait until I see it show up at a local store. Somebody who got it and didn't keep it, and they got a better looking box than mine, and I'll buy it used for hopefully the same amount or less that I just paid on Amazon, and I will be happy with a better looking box once that happens. And to be perfectly clear about this, it's not Atari's fault, and it's not the delivery person's fault. This was mishandled in packaging before it got to me. If they had used any kind of insulating material whatsoever, whether it was wadded up paper or styrofoam peanuts or air pillows, that box probably would have survived being bounced around inside the box it was shipped in. It's better than them sending me a Sega Genesis Mini in a padded envelope, but not that much better. This is a good version of Pac-Man, and I do like the randomized maze feature, so maybe I'll just get this game separately. I do have another Atari 2600 Plus. It's just not the Pac-Man edition with the cool Pac-Man logo and the wireless Pac-Man joystick and the bundled in Pac-Man double feature cartridge. So I could just update the firmware on my old 2600 Plus, and it would essentially be the same as the Pac-Man edition 2600 Plus, just without the cool yellow exterior and yellow joystick. And I can live with that. I think I would actually prefer playing it with my CX78 Plus wireless because it's more like a Nintendo 8-bit controller with a D-pad, and this wireless joystick is a little too much like the original Atari 2600 joysticks. It's really stiff and hard to control. I will choose comfort over originality in this case, especially in the year 2026. And I hope those of you who get the Pac-Man Plus edition from Amazon have a better experience than me.